What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and welcome to my sports picks for the day, November 1st, 2021. Now, we had another excellent day with the picks. We had a lot of wins last night. It was a very exciting NFL games that went on yesterday, October 31st for Halloween. And as usual, we're still batting about 70%, nearly 70% for the season. And it's just been fantastic. We had 9 wins out of all the games yesterday. And it seems that all of these picks have been very valuable and very helpful for some people, and I hope that this has been helpful for you. If it has been, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, that like button. Please subscribe. Check out the podcast. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, wherever podcasts that you listen, and the links are in the description box below. With that being said, first, I'm going to cover the wins from yesterday, and then I'm going to give you the odds for the picks for today. So, for the wins yesterday, we have Pittsburgh +5 over the Cleveland Browns. We had the Buffalo Bills -14 versus the Miami Dolphins. Then we had one that didn't pan out with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Total points scored over 43 versus the Cleveland Browns. The offense wasn't going as good as we had hoped for. Meanwhile, we see that the total points scored under 48.5 for the Miami Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills was another huge win. We see Carolina Panthers at Atlanta. Total points scored under 46.5. Another win. The Cincinnati Bengals -11 versus the New York Jets. We had the total points scored under 43 for the Bengals versus the Jets. We total points scored under 39.5 for the Niners versus the Bears. We came up with the Eagles -3 versus Detroit Lions, which was a huge win for us. We also had the Rams -14 versus the Houston Texans, which was another huge win. The total points scored under 49.5, New England Patriots and the LA Chargers. The LA Chargers -4 versus the New England Patriots. We had another big win with the total points scored over 48.5 for Tampa Bay versus New Orleans Saints. That was a big scoring game. We also had that the total points scored under 45 for the Redskins versus the Broncos, which was another huge win. We had the Cowboys +3 versus the Minnesota Vikings, which was another big win for us. And we had that the total points scored over 51.5 for the Cowboys and Vikings. Now, here are 19 picks for today with the odds to win. San Antonio Spurs +4 versus the Pacers. We have total points scored under 218.5. Spurs versus Pacers. We have the Charlotte Hornets -5 versus the Cleveland Cavs. We have total points scored under 223. Cleveland Cavs versus Charlotte Hornets. We come in with the Philadelphia 76ers -5 versus Portland Trail Blazers. We have total points scored over 221. Portland Trail Blazers versus 76ers. We have the Toronto Raptors +7 versus New York Knicks. Total points scored under 211. Toronto Raptors versus New York Knicks. Chicago Bulls +2 versus Boston Celtics. Total points scored under 217.5. Chicago Bulls versus the Celtics. We have the Washington Wizards +6 versus the Hawks. We have the total points scored over 221.5. Washington Wizards versus Atlanta Hawks. We have the Orlando Magic +9 versus the Timberwolves. We have the total points scored over 216, Orlando Magic versus Minnesota Timberwolves. We have the Denver Nuggets a +2 versus the Memphis Grizzlies. And we also have the Kansas City Chiefs a -10 versus the Giants. Total points scored under 52.5 for the Giants versus the Chiefs. LA Clippers -11 versus the OKC Thunder. And last but not least, total points scored under 210.5 OKC Thunder versus the LA Clippers. I hope that this information has been helpful for you. If it has, don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and I will come back tomorrow with more picks and the results for the games for the day. If you look at it, we've been having an excellent year. We're almost 70% on all picks, 7 out of 10. Minimum that we had on the worst day has been 60%. And with that type of odds, you can't help but come out on top to use this information whatever way you see fit. So, with that being said, I hope this has been helpful. I hope it make the games more interesting. Whatever you want to do with this information is up to you. And I hope everybody has more fun watching their favorite games with this info. I'm Jay. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. And I'm out.